Hi everyone, if you're investing in crypto, this channel will help you to do it right. Today we are going to talk about how to spot the next 100 times gain token. 100 times gains are possible in crypto market, but damn, to spot these opportunities, you really need to work hard. So what are some techniques that will help you to identify the next big token? Before we start, I would like to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor and all information provided is my experience and opinion only. Please do your own research before investing. Alright, let's start. Basically, in order to find our next 100 times token, I have three major steps. One is called the search. The second one is analysis, and the third one is monitoring. Search. Most of the knowledge and information about well-known coins come from either social media or analytics platforms. Social media presence is very important when you are spending time to look for the next big token. Twitter is a great platform for that. Just follow lots of different people and topics. TikTok and Reddit are both good examples of social media to follow where you can find lots of different projects. And of course we have YouTube, one of the best sources of information about crypto. There are multiple accounts I would suggest following on YouTube. This would be a Crypto R Us and Coin Bureau channels. Sometimes they provide really good analysis of various crypto and projects. But be aware of fake comments, which is a big issue these days. There are plenty of automated bots that impersonate real YouTubers' accounts and spam their projects into the comment section below the videos you watch. So don't believe everything you read in the comments when it comes to finding the next gem on the market. So try to only listen to the actual hosts of the channels and even them do your research. After you find your favorite YouTube channels, there you can discover some interesting projects. But even then, if you have projects suggested, do your research. Check the coin's legitimacy and other important factors. I have a really in-depth video about how to spot a scam token that will be linked in the description box below. Trending coins ranks are another great way of finding future 100 times token. You can just go to CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko or Token Sniffer and check their rankings and trends. And sometimes you can spot really good projects there, but be aware that ranking system are not the ultimate forecaster when it comes to the future of the coin. Let's say you go to tokensniffer.com. There you can find popular, trending and newest section to start your research in. They even have a list called latest scams, where you can check your token's legitimacy. And another great way is to ultimately understand the hype, what is popular, and monitor the meme industry of all things. Token pre-sales is another good tool you can rely on. Token pre-sales give you an opportunity to get the token at its lowest price. However, without a proper analysis, this approach contains higher risks as you lack information about the project. There are tons of airdrops on the market where you can get tokens by simply participating. Keep in mind though that usually projects don't give away huge volumes of the token this way. After you found the tokens that you think are the next big thing, the next step is to analyze. This analysis consists of two parts: technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Technical analysis includes data analysis and historical price data that helps you to spot patterns and make projections when it comes to price movements in the future. And fundamental analysis relies on information that helps determine the potential and intrinsic value of the project. Basically, fundamental analysis is done by gathering and analyzing all information about the project in order to see its value and possible future impact. Market capitalization. Market capitalization is one of the most crucial things to consider when choosing a token. Big coins with substantial market capitalization won't probably give you 100 times gains. However, small coins with smaller market capitalization have the opportunity to grow a lot. For example, if I buy Ethereum or Bitcoin, I'm sure it will be impossible for any of them to grow 100 times in the nearest future. Same goes for all top 100 coins on the market from CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. Why? That's because it's much harder for projects with, let's say, 100 million to grow to 1 billion, while it's easier for those with, for example, 10 million market cap to grow to 100 million. If you're looking for the next 100 times gain project, you need to look for solid high quality projects with smaller market capitalization. For example, think $50 million or even $10 million. To check market capitalization of a project, go directly to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. I usually use CoinMarketCap. Go to the coins list, open filter, and set up different parameters that you need. In this case, you might want to focus on market capitalization and volume. So essentially, high cap projects have less risks but lower potential for quick and big growth. Low cap projects have bigger risks but also a possibility of bigger returns. 24-hour trading volume is another aspect to consider. If you see high daily trading volumes, it means the coins is constantly being traded and there is a number of people who believe in this coin. And of course, you need to count in the possibility of some exchanges or traders simply manipulating trading volumes, which is why always double check your info before putting your money into the project. There are stories about people who bought coins with low trading volume and yet had huge gains. Don't believe them. Yes, such possibility exists, but chances are very, very low. It's like winning a jackpot or being struck by lightning twice. And yes, if you see the coin with high market capitalization by low trading volume, that's probably the price manipulation. And price is another aspect to consider. Don't get tricked by price, as it is determined by market and many other factors. As we can see, there are so many coins on the market. The majority of new coins with small market capitalization are usually shit coins or scam coins. They just don't have a solid base or haven't been discovered by a large number of people. White paper. White paper is one of the most important aspects of the project, as it includes background, goals, strategy, concerns, and the timeline for implementation of whatever it is the blockchain related project is trying to achieve. For every token or coin you are going to buy, you should always read white paper from beginning to end. Good white papers will give you understanding of how much time and effort the team invested into the project. If you see a white paper that doesn't have any true value in it, I wouldn't suggest investing in such project. And from the white paper, you can gather all the information about the token's idea, what it stands for, and how exactly it can help the world. It is very important to know what the true value of a token is. Holders. Next thing to consider is the number of holders and the percentage of main holders for a specific coin. For example, there are tokens on the market that only have 50 or 100 holders. The fact that not many people adopt the coin indicates that it might not be the best opportunity. And don't forget that there are projects that automatically can create hundreds or even thousands of wallets and distribute tokens automatically to all these holders. In this case, you need to check the exact number of tokens each holder has. If you see the same exact amount for most of the wallets, it means that the token were automatically generated and distributed to all holders, who are most likely the owners of the project. And of course, there are airdrops and the process of sending the same number of coins to multiple wallets, but that is a different story, so always double check. Another factor is the distribution of the majority of the token to some holders. Some projects distribute the majority of the token to only a couple of people, which creates an advantage for them when it comes to creating a rug pool, something most aren't comfortable with. So if I see that some holders have more than 10% in their wallets and this wallet doesn't have any other valuable purpose, I would probably not prefer such a project. Supply. Check the circulation supply and maximum supply of the token. Some coins have only a part of their supply circulating. That means that not entire amount of the coin is actually tradable. If the additional number of this token starts to come to the market, this will influence the future price drastically. Social media presence and developers' activity. Understand the team behind the project and monitor their social media presence. If they are active, it's usually a sign that the project is doing well. I also suggest following all associated accounts with every coin you're interested in. as it can be a valuable source of information. In essence, during this analysis, you check the project's health. Most future 100 times tokens have very solid team, idea and plan behind them. Monitoring. After you found and analyzed your coins, you can choose to proceed with investment. Don't forget that once you invest, you must monitor the project. Any news might create spikes in the coin's prices. And your decision when it comes to finding, analyzing and investing must be logical and rely on information and facts that you double checked. Hype is a good thing, but it's not the ultimate indicator. As I said before, put some time and effort. Do a detailed research. I have never seen anyone discovering the next 100 times token by guesswork. This was our video for today. If you found it useful, subscribe to this channel. I'm Vlad. See you in the next episode.